Good morning. Welcome to Morning Insights. I'm your host, Tim Smith. So I had this whole thing I was going to do this morning, going over this new software I have. It's addition to the other software we sell. It's all AI based. I was able to put we're up to I think close to 20 different AI features on this platform that I've been able to get together and pull in to it. But I was sitting on my back deck this morning. I live amongst trees. There's close to, I don't know, I think there's like 6 or 7 acres here total. And it was very peaceful. And so I'm just sitting there reflecting back this week and different things that we've done. And so I'm going to change it up. I, uh, I want to talk about business and ownership. And it's not easy. It's extremely hard owning your own business. Um, but when you have help, it's a lot easier. Having a mentor, a coach, somebody to help you. Um, we have some big things that are coming in the pipeline here. Not as far as asphalt work, but as far as coaching, mentorship, and those things. And if you don't have a mentor or even somebody that you can lean on and talk to and help figure things out, you're going to struggle. And you need to have that real good friend that you can lean on. It's going to give you the answers and help, well, not give you the answers, but help you figure out the answers. Um, I'm going to quote Brian Hess again. I hope he doesn't mind, but he often talks about a real good friend and a feel good friend. You need that real good friend. He hits that right on the head every time. Um, and you want that person that's going to tell you that you're being an idiot and you're making the wrong decision, or that you really need to step back and think about what you want to do. The So we're going to get in here a little bit about business, and how challenging it is right now. And if anybody tells you it's not challenging, they're lying to you and themselves. This year has been a challenge for many, many people. I know a lot of suppliers are down 30%, if not a little more. And so if the suppliers are down that much, that means other contractors are as well. So that's where you need to step back and think, okay, what can I do to get more business, or what should I do? And it's definitely challenging. So we do a lot of targeted marketing, and we knock on doors. When I say we knock on doors, that's commercial wise. We'll go in to a business, introduce ourselves, you know, drop stuff off, give them something of value, as far as if you have coffee mugs, if you have pens, notepads, different things like that you can have made up, give that to them with your logo and stuff on. A calendar. I know calendars are old school, but people still use them at their office. The And then we introduce ourselves, what we do, how we can help them, and see if they're interested in our services. And then we always get a business card if we can't talk to the person that we need to talk to. And we put them in our CRM and we nurture that lead. And we just keep going and going until they tell us, okay, no, we're not getting it done, or they get it done by us or somebody else. But you really need to focus on lead generation right now, and getting the pipeline filled, and getting that filled even for next spring. Um, our season's winding down. We have about, if I have to estimate, maybe 6 more weeks of seal coating here, maybe 8 at the tops. Um, so you really need to get those leads and find out, what you can do to help them. And then once you get those leads, you need to do an email campaign. If you don't know how to do one, an effective email campaign, you just can't sit there and start typing emails and sending out. So if you get 100 leads and you want to send all 100 of them a email, you're going to have to, if you don't have the proper system, you're going to have to type that up yourself and send it out, which is very time consuming. We do a 14-week lead nurturing email campaign. So with that, the first three, we're not even trying to sell them anything. We're just giving them information about the importance of seal coating, asphalt repair. The fourth email is a call to action where, hey, we'd love to come and give you a free estimate and consult with you on your property to see what we can do to help you. So that's email 4. And then five and 6 again are just informational. Email 7 is another call to action where we're trying to get a meeting with them. And then there's a couple more that are just informational, different things. And then 11 and 14 are both call to actions. That works really well with us. We have it set up in our system. It's on autopilot. So once we get that lead, it puts that email in there, and then it automatically keeps sending them these emails every 7 days. So and make sure it's through the week. It looks a lot more professional when it's through the week. You don't want to be sending emails Saturday and Sundays. We do Monday through Friday, and that's it, and we do it in the morning because I want my email to be one of the first things they see when they open their email when they get to the office. So it's set up that it's usually 8 Eastern for us because it just works a lot better that way, because that's very, we're going to be in the top 3 or 4 emails that they see. And the nice thing with that is if they opt out, it stops the emails they won't receive anymore. Or if they respond back to us and we physically, like myself or my wife, one of us, whoever responds back to that email, it stops that email chain as well, because then we personally made the connection versus our software doing it. It's been very effective for us. If you can't do that, reach out. We have the systems that we can put in place for you and help you with that. And it's very efficient, and it's pretty much on autopilot. So once you get it set up, which we do the whole onboarding, we actually have a team now that does the onboarding for us that we hired. We have 6 individuals that are dedicated to us that actually do the onboarding. And the onboarding consists of an hour Zoom call with you, walking you through all the steps and showing you how to do it. And they actually do it for you as you're going through it. And they share their screen so you can see everything. And then after that, a few days later, they'll have another call set up that they'll train you and do like a training on how to operate things. And that could be with you or your team. So if you have 3 or 4 people in your team that handle proposals, your office stuff like that, it would be everybody that would be involved. And then we also offer 24-hour, 7 days a week support. So if you call the 800 number, one of those team members is on duty. They're going to answer it, and it's a live person. It's stateside. They're all based in the United States. I think half of them are in Texas, and I think the others are there's one in Florida, and then one out in the West Coast. So it works. You need to do lead generation, and then you need to learn how to nurture those leads and then close them. I mean, and especially now, you cannot rely on just word of mouth anymore. You can't rely on just handing business cards out. You've got to get creative and really promote your business and get your business seen. So yeah, if you have any questions on that, please reach out. And I was just sitting on the deck this morning thinking about this and thinking, okay, there's a lot of people I'm talking to that are not getting leads. We still have leads coming in. With the way our system is, I mean, we're getting three, four, five leads a week, and they're commercial. So you got to just keep pushing those out there. And I know a lot of people are struggling, and we'd love to help you. I have a new coaching program we're doing as well. It's a 8 week one-on-one coaching session, and it goes over a lot of things we do, like the subcontracting. I do a lot of subcontracting. We probably self-perform maybe 5% of our work. The rest I subcontract out. That's not a secret. My customers know that up front. And locally, I partnered with a great company that does amazing work. And they, in my area, they're the only ones that do the work for me. Now, outside of my area, we have other contractors that we deal with. I have a list of close to 700 contractors that I can do work with in the lower 48 states. And so in that coaching course, we teach you how to do that, how to get leads, how to nurture them, how to close them, how to subcontract it, pricing. Pricing is huge. We go over pricing, and the and we teach you how to get those leads. We have different techniques, and when I say we, it's myself and another gentleman. I'm not going to announce his name yet, and we're going to jump on a podcast together and make that announcement together. But it's somebody that's very influential in the industry, um, especially in the line striping industry. He is a lead generating guru, is what I'm going to call him. And again, he's not been in business that long either. And I mean, you guys all know I've only been in business 4 years. We've been very successful in those 4 years, and I contribute a lot of that to my background. I mean, I had 25 years, almost 25 years in business development marketing for a Fortune 100 company. Learned a lot and implemented a lot of the practices I did there to this. And it has worked extremely well. And a lot of people in my inner circle, they know this, and we're helping them as well. And so, but that 8 week training is 90 minutes a week with me and this other gentleman live on Zoom. We go through A to Z the whole way through. We hold you accountable, and we'll give you homework. We'll say, okay, next week you need to come back and have this, this, and this done. Next week when you come back, that's the first thing we're going to ask you. Okay, what did you get done? And we're going to hold you accountable for it. And that's what a good coach does. We don't sugarcoat it. If we see something that's wrong with your business, we're going to call you out on it. And it might not feel good at the time, but it's for your best interest, and it's going to help you grow. We have testimonials on this system. We've been doing it individually for the past 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. And we have testimonials that we can share with you, video testimonials that guys are really growing fast. One gentleman that the other gentleman has helped, he started earlier this year. He hit $300,000 this year already. And I'm not going to guarantee you that we're going to get you to that point, but I can guarantee you we're going to give you all the tools to be able to get to that point and to help you and hold you accountable for it and push you. But at the end of the day, like I tell people, you got to swing that hammer yourself. You got to actually put the work in. It's not an easy thing to do. You got to work it. I mean, there's days I'm working 12, 16-hour days. I think yesterday, I had some meetings out of the office. I started my day yesterday at 6. I ended last night at 9:30 when I shut the computer off. But by doing that, come Saturday and Sunday, Friday night, my whole time's with my wife. And but I know Monday through Friday afternoon, I'm hustling, I'm working hard and putting the time in, because that's what you have to do. If you want to talk to us about the coaching, contact me directly. I can talk to you about it. We're also looking at doing a group session that would be with up to 20 people in it. And we'll go over all the same things, but you won't have that personable touch. So we will go over everything, but we can't hold everybody accountable. We can tell them the homework assignments to do, but then they need to make sure. So if you're the type of person that needs to be held accountable, which a lot of us do, I mean, I use a mentor and a coach myself, and you have to, because I mean, without me doing that and getting advice and leadership from other people and learning from other people, none of us succeed. Any of your great coaches out there has a mentor and a coach, because if they don't have one and they're trying to get you to be a student of theirs, they're not doing what they're practicing. And you need that. You need a coach, you need somebody to help guide you just in life. I mean, I have mine. I can call up and just talk to them and tell them I'm having a crappy day in personal, not business. And but it's somebody to lean on, and you need that. And this person doesn't sugarcoat it with me. If I screw up, he's going to tell me. So really like to help you guys, but you need to help yourselves and make that step. And then just go out there today and just push. And I mean, it's like the power of one more. Go see that extra customer. I mean, just take the time. If it's going to take an extra 10 minutes, just do it. Make that extra phone call. Send that extra proposal out. Just by doing that one more, it's going to help propel. So definitely not the topic I was going with today. The other one was structured. I had slides and everything else, but we'll save that for another time, because I just felt compelled to talk about this today. And sometimes the man upstairs does put things in your heart that you need to talk about. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a blessed day, great week, and this week strong, and have a great weekend. Reach out to us, and love to help you guys, and talk to you soon. Thanks.